All right, welcome everybody. We're back at the project house. This week we are painting this exterior and turning it into this beautiful updated exterior. This is the project house that we've been working on. If you haven't seen the first video, check it out. So we started by prepping, caulking, scraping. We had some areas that the guys had to fix. They had some wood rot damage. Some of the soffit had to be replaced. This is Johnny caulking, and we filled all the gaps. Some of these little boards were loose. Had to re-nail them and attach them. And before we did all this, we power washed the entire house. So we did about a day of prep, just caulking, scraping, filling holes. And we're using this mask and peel for some of the doors because we're gonna keep the glass in them. And so if you haven't used this stuff before, it's cool. You can spray it on or you can roll it on, especially like these glass doors that have a bunch of little squares of glass. You cover them and then you can just spray over the glass and then peel it off later. Alright, so after we prepped, took us about a day and a half to prep. And the next day we primered. So here we are, just primering the brick. I know some people don't like to paint brick, but I'm just the messenger, guys. This is what the boss wanted, so we primered it with a primer for brick. Alright, and we're using the Avanti airless sprayer. This is the new model that we got a couple months ago. The other one that we had, if you haven't seen my prior videos, we have another one of these, and it's been going for over a year straight. And we didn't cover the concrete with drop cloths or anything. We just used a shield because we're planning on painting this further in the renovation towards the end. So we just used the shield to kind of keep the paint from going directly on it, but we weren't too worried about it since it's going to get painted.
Alright guys, what's up everyone? We are back at the new project. Sorry, the lighting's horrible. Alright, we're back at the new project. We've got the house prepped for paint, and we're going to go ahead and get started painting here. We've been prepping. We prepped all day yesterday and about half a day today, and it's ready to get going. So we primered the brick. They're going to paint it. So we're going to go ahead and start spraying the colors today. So we're using White Dove from Benjamin Moore, and then we've got a Kendall charcoal for the door and a natural tan for the trim. But we're going to see how that looks once we have some of the paint up.
Alright, so we started with the soffits or ceilings. I usually do those first and then come back and do the walls. You can see Eric here, he's back rolling, so I'm spraying the paint, and then he has a roller with some paint on it, and he's just back rolling so we don't get any lines. It was really hot that day, so I wanted to make sure that it didn't dry too fast and we didn't get any spray lines.
Alright guys, it's like 100 degrees out today, so we're having to follow the shade of the house, and we're back rolling everything right after to make sure we don't get any spray lines. We've got the sprayer sitting in the shade, covered, so that it doesn't dry out. You see Eric's back rolling over here. Behind me, he's back rolling the little areas that I've already sprayed right now. But we're just kind of going small piece by small piece so that it doesn't dry too fast and we don't get those spray lines.
Okay, I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but the white that we're using is not like a bright white. It's more of like an off-white. I really like the white, how it looks after. So it's a really nice color. And like I said, we're going, you know, in small area by small area, and Eric's following behind me, back rolling. And we didn't use any shields for the roofing. Usually we put shields between the roof shingle and the fascia of the house, but we're replacing the roof on this, so we went ahead and took advantage of that and painted before we replaced the roof, so we didn't have to buy shields and put them and have to worry about the shingles. And also, if you're wondering about the windows, we did order them, but they're on back orders, so we are replacing the windows, but we were trying to get this paint done before the roof. We'll probably have to do some touch-ups after we replace the windows, but that's the reason we didn't cover all the windows with paper.
Alright guys, we are on the last section of the first coat, so we're probably gonna have to do a second coat, a light second coat on everything, but this is the last section. We started at 12. It's 3 o'clock, so pretty good for 2,000 square foot house. So let's finish this up and then we'll start on the second coat.
Alright, and here we started the trim. We used a color called Kindle Charcoal. I believe it's a Benjamin Moore color as well. It's just like a really dark gray, and we just used a 4-inch roller to roll it on there. Didn't really even need the brush. And like I said, we don't have to worry about the shingles because we're replacing the roof. Normally, if we weren't replacing the roof, we would have to put some cardboard shields between the shingles and that little piece of wood right there. Right, so the base color is done. Guys are on the trim. Nice. Okay, Antonio.
Alright, yeah, so the guys are finishing up the paint today, painting the trim, anything like that that's left, touch-ups, and got our roofing material delivered this morning, so the roof is going on tomorrow. But yeah, they still got the front left. It's looking good. We ordered 4 new posts for the porch here, so we're gonna have 4 posts next week. Looking good. Hopefully when we come back Monday, the paint and the roof will be done, and let's go ahead and jump right to that.
Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. I'm wake up, go down. I'm pray to God like a nun. I'm put that on my son. I'm go like 3, 2, 1. Don't smoke.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. This is the final result with the new roof. Thanks for watching guys, really appreciate it.
Go faster,